Hugh Jackman, aka Wolverine, aka the baddest X-Men of them all, officially announced that he will be reprising his role. About a month ago, the Graham Norton Show uploaded a video of Hugh Jackman announcing his official return to the X-Men franchise. He admitted that he'll be reprising his role as Wolverine, and we have Michael B. Jordan, Judi Dench, and Eugene Levy as witnesses. In the interview, Hugh Jackman briefly mentioned how he's back on his 5,000-calorie diet once again. And get this, he was even complaining to his wife that he had to eat so much food, but she would have none of it. The amazing Deborah Lee Furness would have none of it, and she told Jackman to stop complaining about eating tasty food. In January, Jackman appeared on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and he told the host how he was building up to start eating 8,000 calories per day. "I'm building up," the Wolverine actor said. "I'm on about 4,500 to 5,000 calories at the moment," Jackman said at the time. "I wore a heart rate monitor for the Music Man because my trainer said I need to know what I'm working with here because I'm trying to bulk you up. I burned 1,500 calories in the show 8 times a week." So she goes, "Oh, you gotta eat." So I was eating 4,500 calories a day. It was not pretty. Now I'm just eating and training. Later, in a different interview, Jackman was asked if he was taking any quote-unquote enhancements, and he just replied, "No, I love my job, and I love Wolverine. I gotta be careful what I say here, but I had been told anecdotally what the side effects are of that. And I was like, I don't love it that much. So no, I just did it the old school way." Going through his Twitter account, we found this post uploaded on March 6th with the caption, "Bulking, a day in the life. Thank you, Chef Mario, for helping me stay healthy and properly fed whilst becoming Wolverine again." And if you think that all that food prepping is going to waste, then you don't know anything about Jackman. Then, 9 days later, on March 15th, he smashed that like button just like you should do if you haven't done so already. Oh gosh, no. In all seriousness, Jackman decided to upload a video of him and his personal training workout and get ready for his comeback role. And to tell you the truth, this exercise actually looks like it was meant for someone with adamantium bones. It's like a plank, but on steroids. Now before you think Hugh Jackman is a freak of nature, here's his cheat meal in the middle of his diet. We'd go for a hot, gooey cinnamon roll now too. Okay, so let's get back to the Logan 2 movie. From what we know so far, it doesn't seem like there'll be a sequel to Logan, but Logan will make a comeback in the new Deadpool 3, which is coming to theaters in 2024. It all started with the second Deadpool movie. You see, in the post-credit scene from 2018's Deadpool, they edited the famous fight between Wolverine and Deadpool from X-Men Origins, which came out in 2009. In the newly edited scene, instead of having Wolverine and Wade fight to the death, the new Deadpool came out from behind the door and shot the mutant Deadpool in the face. They made it seem like Wolverine was confused, so before going, he told Logan that Wade is going to ask him to join Marvel once again. And even though he's going to retire, the new Wade urged him to say yes to the offer. He then said, "Love you," and went away, but not before emptying an entire gun chamber into mutant Deadpool's head while happy music was blasting in the background. And eventually, Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool, asked Hugh Jackman to join the movie. Reynolds uploaded the video on his personal YouTube channel, and in the beginning, it seemed like Ryan Reynolds had no idea how to make the third Deadpool movie. But then he remembered his good old buddy, Hugh Jackman. As Jackman was walking up the stairs and Reynolds was talking to the camera, he turned to the Aussie actor and said, "But we did have one idea. Hey, Hugh, want to play Wolverine one more time?" To our surprise, Jackman nonchalantly said, "Yeah, sure, Ryan," and he went upstairs. Why these two live together is beyond us, but it sure made for an awesome announcement for the new Deadpool movie. And the Deadpool logo slashed in 3 by Wolverine's claws. Now that was just an added bonus. Oh, and we're not done yet. That same month, with plans already underway, Jackman and Reynolds were seen sitting on a couch telling the fans what the movie would be about. Of course, we couldn't hear anything because of the music in the background, but we got the message. Oh, and if there's anyone out there who can read lips, please do tell us what these two said, while we try to get this wake me up before you go earworm out of our head. Meanwhile, we found out that Deadpool 3 will begin smashing that subscribe button just like you should do if you haven't already. Oh gosh, but no. Seriously now, we found out that Deadpool 3 will begin filming this spring. Collider shared the news in a recent article on their website. Director Shawn Levy had previously mentioned that they would begin filming on May 1st, but he didn't specify where the filming would take place. Given that the first two movies were shot in Vancouver, everyone thought that this threequel will be shot there as well. But apparently, Levy had a different plan. Camera crews have been spotted rolling equipment across London in the UK, so it's safe to say that the new filming location might be moved to London. As the filming date is drawing closer and closer, the cast and the crew for the movie have been slowly revealed. We know that besides Hugh Jackman, there are going to be actors from the hit TV show Loki joining the cast. In fact, recently, they revealed that Owen Wilson and Tara Strong will be joining the cast. Jeff Snyder told the Hot Mic podcast, "This is the rumor on the street that Deadpool 3 is Deadpool taking on the TVA. And so, as a result, with Deadpool 3, I hear Owen Wilson's Agent Mobius and Tara Strong's Miss Minutes will be in Deadpool 3. Now, besides these two, Reynolds himself confirmed that Blind Al would return for Deadpool 3, and that means we'll be seeing more from Leslie Uggams. And of course, a newcomer in the Deadpool threequel will be Emma Corrin, whom you might recognize from The Crown. There have been talks about Tom Hiddleston joining the cast of Deadpool 3 in the role of Loki, but that one is just speculation. Now, with all of this talk about Deadpool 3 and Wolverine joining his hands, we want to know how they plan on bringing Logan back from the dead. Oh, and how are they going to reconcile these two sworn enemies? We know that Logan and Wade can't stand each other. That much was clear from the time Wolverine slashed mutant Wade into pieces in the last movie. But now, we need to figure out how they'll join hands for the next movie. First off, we know that Emma Corrin, the new addition to the cast, will be playing the main villain of the movie. However, they aren't telling us which one. So maybe she'll be the one to bring Logan and Wade together. We also know that the storylines of Deadpool 3 and Loki will be intertwined. This is because Deadpool is going to be crossing into the MCU for the first time ever. And to do this, they're going to need the TVA. And where you have the TVA, you must have Mobius and Miss Minutes. With the opening of the multiverse, there's a big possibility that other superheroes like Thor are going to be joining Deadpool 3. Both Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, the writers of Deadpool 3, seriously considered adding former MCU characters and superheroes into Deadpool's third movie. Why? Because this will be the last movie of Marvel's Phase 5. Check out these videos next!